Hi guys, Brett here from Hearns Hobbies, and today I'd like to take a look at a bit of service and repairs on the VRX Octane. So I've got one here that's done a lot of work. You might have seen this one in a few of our clips. We've worked on this one before. We've had it to the skate park, we've had it to the racetrack. It has done plenty of work and I love it to bits. However, we're about to take it to the racetrack on the weekend, and I thought it might be time to upgrade the plastic drive shafts. Now, it's a really common repair that these wear and these buckle over time, especially if you're trying to do wheel stands and stuff like that. And ordinarily I wouldn't change it because this one's fine and it's done plenty of, like I said, plenty of work and seen plenty of action, but we are taking it for another excursion to the racetrack. So the simple upgrade is the RH10980. There we go. And that is a metal drive shaft for the rear. Like I said, if you have a brushless version of these, or if you've upgraded your car to brushless, it's almost a must-have because the plastic one just does not cope. If you've got a brushed one like this, well, then it can last for an awfully long time. So there we go, the stock Octane. So what I'm going to do is going to grab my 9 steps 2mm driver. I'm going to undo the screw here that comes out of the front of the drive shaft like so. Now what that does, that holds it in place through the drivetrain. So simply by removing this screw and trying not to drop it like I've done, while I'm working over a beautiful work mat. Okay, so that has disconnected it from the drive shaft. I don't expect this repair should take anybody more than sort of 5 minutes. It's quite a simple repair. Now the rear screw here that goes through is actually a 1.5mm. Again, I've got a beautiful 9 steps little driver here. Now if you don't have this 9 steps toolkit, the NSTL012 for your car, I highly recommend it. It really makes these repairs so much easier and enjoyable. Now there we have the rear grub screw. Go ahead and I'll remove that like so, and there is the drive shaft unit. So we can see here how it telescopes, and that's how it transmits drives from the front to the rear. Perfectly nice and smooth. Now here we have the metal one, the upgrade. Just going to open up the packet. Now this one here is metal construction. You can tell by it's shiny. So given the fact that it's going to be metal to metal, I'm actually going to use a little bit of Loctite on it. And we're going to put it the same orientation as the other one was in. Now this one uses both button head screws. Now just because I'm changing this part, I'm not going to throw the other one out. I'm definitely going to keep it as a spare part, as you tend to do when you upgrade these things. So if I ever lose it or break the steel one, I don't think I'll break it, but if I ever lose it or happens to come loose, I can simply put the other one back on. Okay, so I'll go ahead here, put the car back on. Now I'm going to use a little bit of Loctite. Doesn't need to be crazy strong stuff. I've just got blue Loctite here. And what I like to do is I like to put a little bit of this on the work surface, on my work mat. You won't see it because it's a blue work mat, like so. And then I can put the screw. These ones are both going to be 2mm screws on this one. Like so, just coil the thread up like that. You can wipe off the excess, doesn't need to be dripping off. Like so. Go ahead here and line it up. Click. Make sure that the hole's all the way through. And just simply screw it up into position. Now the reason I put the Loctite is so it doesn't rattle loose. You don't have to do these things really tight. The Loctite will do it's on there nice and smooth. You can see it spinning around. And we'll go ahead and we'll do the front one. We'll do the front one from the top. I find it's easier. These are Octanes. If you haven't seen these adventures, these are fantastic. These are a perfect entry-level car. Great first RC car. And really good to even like to work on. I really enjoy my Octane. Might not be the fastest car I have, but it's definitely brought some of the most fun and smiles. Put this one in, make sure the hole's lined up. I want to make sure the screw goes in nice and straight. It should go in really easily. If it's something tightened up, then you haven't got the hole lined up, or you might be cross-threaded. Simple as that. Do that one up. Can wipe off my excess, wipe it off my workstation, and there we go. That is a beautiful little upgrade there on the Octane. So we've gone from the plastic standard drive to this metal telescopic unit. And like I said, with the brushed version, it's not necessarily an upgrade that you need to do, but it's something that can definitely help the car last for longer and take more punishment. So given the fact that it's about to endure another excursion at the racetrack, it's a really good idea. Fantastic. So I'm Brett from Hearns Hobbies, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me do the little repair on the Octane. Join us for more content later on. Thanks guys.